Used to fly coach when I had to catch a fly. Cooling down Melrose with it. Thank God I didn't have to get a job. And I'm in my own lane, I don't have to switch cars. Every day's a good day, cause I made myself a star. I'm so sorry, I got woke up inside a Rari. Ain't no my old things wanna. My songs up on my. I love them all. I'm so sorry, I got woke up inside a Rari.
Body up, John! Body up, John!
Hey, help!
Way to grab it!
Hey, yo, watch it! Close out on kid!
No fouls.
And one!
Yep.
Flash!
Give him that.
Yeah.
Ball up! Board!
Hey, yo, right here!
Get to him.
Yo, check John!
I'm through. Use me. Yep. Turn down. Use that. Come on. You need help? I'm through. Back. Come on. Thank you.
Yo, watch kid!
Hey, yo, right here. Pull it.
I see him!
That's all you.
Yo, check the play!
Come get it. Yep. Close. Again. Got middle. Yo. Where's the board? Come on, grab. Where's the board?
Help!
Shooting scared.
Body up, John!
Shot! Back!
Shut up! Yep. Close. Again. Got middle.
Beast!
Strong foul.
Yo, check John!
We go.
Down!
Box out!
You got double.
Cross.
Way and finish that.
Hey, up on Levine!
Rebound!
Come around!
Hey, yo, right here. New play.
No space for McLaughlin!
I'm up. Fish.
Here we go, James. Up to it.
Hey, yo, right here. How we go?
I got your help!
Shot!
Man, way to get it!
Box out!
That's the way to throw it down, man. Get to him.
Downstream.
Get that! Body up, John! Way to hit that, yeah, man!
Get to him.
Hey, yo! Right here! Rotate!
Oh, gotta move.
Who's got ball?
Watch that shooter.
Hey, come to me, come to me.
Box up!
Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no want no drama, not a lover. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no want no drama, I just want you, my darling. Break away and make a way to make it. Love the way you looking. Got to be joking. Where in the did you think you were going? Folding and packing your clothes like you ain't know I was gonna unfold it. Full of your emotion. Beautiful, so woman. You don't know, let me know, let me in your heart. Don't you dare forget me. I'm your fan, yo. Posters on my walls inside my head. Yeah, yeah. I'm your fan, yo. Posters on my walls inside my head. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no want no drama, not a lover. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no want no drama, I just want you, my darling. You drive me insane, no girl make me feel this weight, weight. Girl, you got your ways, girl, you I might get away, wait. Let me keep you safe in exchange, give me wait, wait. You my main thing. In LA like you a beach ball. Me and you with a limbo trucker. Park after dark at the park by the mansion. Fool me, can't wait. My heart is racing. Waiting to. Girl, you give me the best feeling. Yes, girl, you the best. Take away stress, love me to death when I'm a mess. Ring, do you hear me calling? Me no want no drama. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no want no drama, not a lover. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no want no drama, I just want you, my darling. Ring, do you hear me calling? Me no want no drama. Ring, do you hear me calling? Me no want no drama.
Now you've been summoned for a special occasion. I stay ready cause destiny impatient. Changes, I've been seeing changes. If you talking fire, then we speak the same language. Rah. And mine don't ever get extinguished. Kick out my
The mighty Mississippi River carving its path through Memphis, Tennessee, where we're coming to you from tonight. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. We'll watch Detroit in this one as they go up against Memphis. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got Dwayne Wade, Iguodala out there with Garnett. Then it's Kareem, and it's Kidd in at the point. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant is out there with Brooks, and it's Anderson in at the 3. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here is Kidd. Wade from outside. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Garnett.
Well, there's a reason this is the 4-time NBA rebounding champion. KG to the offensive glass.
Here's Morant. Garnett with the block. Now Detroit moving it up. Wade passes to Garnett. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
Now here's Anderson. Brooks outside. It's Morant in the corner. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Brooks finds Valanciunas. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Well, terrific instincts from Jonas Valanciunas on the interior. This guy has improved in the low post every year.
Wade can't hit. Anderson against Iguodala. Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Doubled by Abdul-Jabbar. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Fades back. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Detroit the other way. And last season, Jonas Valanciunas averaging the fewest minutes of his career. Greg, at the same time, he was playing the best basketball of his career.
I mean, his scoring per minute through the roof. Rebounding at a career high level. He can dominate inside, especially at that offensive end.
Here's Morant after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Kidd dishes to Iguodala. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, you can see it right there. Andre Iguodala. Let's remember this guy grew up in a more physical league. He will be undeterred by the contact.
And another miss by Memphis. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They lead by 4. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Brooks. Passes it to Jackson. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Wade with the jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Drexler comes in for Andre Iguodala. Vince Carter is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Jason Kidd. Here's Thomas. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Detroit shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Here's Rab. Will it go? And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
and they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
The free throw drops for Drexler. 1:16 left to play here in the first. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. Basket good.
I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
And Thomas, here we go. A three from Drexler. Knocks down the three ball. Drexler's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Jones with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Rab. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Drexler. He's got 6. Here's Thomas, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the second free throw, good. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. And the pass to Rab. Back to Jones. And so is Detroit in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Jones. Rab is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Allen. And it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward. Crowder against Drexler. Clock at 6. Jones kicks to Rab. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Garnett attacking. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Rab. Brooks comes in for Allen. And it's Morant in for Jones. And then for Detroit, Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Iguodala in for Thomas. And it's sent back by Howard. They retain possession. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Detroit leading by 18. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Brooks with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Iguodala. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Well, the veteran leadership, the unselfish attitude, and the versatility of Andre Iguodala, to me, this guy is excellent at whatever is asked of him.
And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in, and Detroit with a change here too. Wade's checked in.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Wants to get it to Iguodala and does. Hammers the alley-oop through.
How fast did Iguodala get off the ground? They lob it to his direction, and he makes it look easy.
Memphis trails by 19. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Valanciunas passes to Morant. The shot's good.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
And so Lynn will bring it up for Detroit. Got that one up quick. Wade's got 5 points so far.
Well, listen, this is far from the strength of Dwayne Wade's game, but you got to guard him from outside the arc, because if you give him a little bit of space, he'll make that.
Here's Morant. Rebound, Detroit.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Some changes for Memphis. Anderson comes in for Valanciunas, and it's Iguodala in for Josh Jackson. And then for Detroit, Vince Carter. He's checked in for Wade. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Jackson misses. Detroit leading by 22. Carter kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Carter against Brooks. And it's Carter penetrating. Here's Howard. Rebounded by Jackson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on the free throw. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Good on the 2nd free throw.
The Grizzlies have been a winning team for most of the last decade. Injuries snapped their playoff streak back in 18, but the silver lining, a top draft pick they used to select Jaren Jackson.
Feeds to Iguodala. Anderson inside, defended by Carter. Anderson can't get it to go.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And in his rookie season, Jaren Jackson, the youngest player in the league, he seemed NBA ready.
And already he impacts the game on both ends of the floor. A ton of upside with this young man. He's already helping the Grizz win games.
Here's Jones. Jackson trying to break free. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got his first bucket in this one. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Memphis trails by 21. Here's Iguodala. Count it. Good. Iguodala's got his first bucket of the night. To the paint. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Rabs checked in for Jackson. Crowder comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Allen subbed in for Brooks. Detroit also making some changes. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Howard. Drexler comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Jason Kidd. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Crowder over Garnett. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. And that's now 6 points for Jay Crowder. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Detroit leads by 19. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Clyde Drexler, what a contribution so far.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the floor for Detroit, Jason Kidd is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Garnett, and there's Iguodala. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
That is textbook defense. Couldn't do it any better. Dwayne Wade's just that good, Kev.
Here's Morant. Tipped away. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Memphis, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And the potential of Morant is sky high. A dynamic guard. He plays with a Russell Westbrook type edge and intense on both ends.
No good from Wade. Wade's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Knocked away. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Well, the length and intelligence of Kevin Garnett still making an impact at the rim.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here is Anderson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Jackson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Abdul-Jabbar against Valanciunas. Anderson outside. Teardrop shot. Rebound, Detroit. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Iguodala with the steal. Wade outside to the inside. Kidd. Double teamed on Wade. Passes it to Iguodala. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Detroit. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Here's Jackson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Jackson misses.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Wade, good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Morant. Yes, that goes in. Morant's got 8 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Wade from outside. Detroit getting another chance here. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Garnett. In the corner, Iguodala with it. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Rabs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jay Crowder comes in for Kyle Anderson. Grayson Allen's checked in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Howard's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Nowitzki comes in for Kevin Garnett. Drexler, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Dwayne Wade.
Wow, how about the gorgeous shooting form from Jeremy Lin? You feel like it's going to go in every time he touches it.
Kicks it out to Allen. Tries a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Allen's got his second basket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Jones looking for an opening. Allen outside. There's the feed to Jackson. And it's sent back by Howard. Bounce pass, Thomas. Bobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Crowder. Excellent D from Thomas. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Howard with the stuff.
Well, we know this. Jeremy Lin knows how to run an offense. His ability to find the open man, uncanny.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And stolen by Thomas. And it's Nowitzki at the elbow. Shoots over Crowder. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jones with it. Isaiah Thomas covering. Crowder inside. He's against Nowitzki. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, make no mistake, Kevin. Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
For Memphis, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. That free throw missing. Both teams will make substitutions. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
And Kevin, let's not forget, Jay Crowder is a former second-round draft pick. This guy has made his bones in the NBA by adding toughness to every team he's played on.
Just 3 on the clock, and there it is for him. 8 points for Dwight Howard.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And so is Detroit. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Jackson. Jay Crowder out there with Iguodala. Then there's Allen. And it's Melton in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, Jay Crowder has developed into a very reliable mid-range shooter. You don't want to let him get comfortable.
Carter against Allen. And Vince Carter with the slam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. So it's the Grizzlies now. And here is Allen. Pass to Iguodala. Outside Crowder. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And it's Carter missing. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Down low. And Crowder brings it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Howard. Good on the shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Howard's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. The 10-footer. Melton, no good. Carter down low, defended by Allen, and Carter with the basket on the assist by Chamberlain.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Outside Crowder. That's tipped. Outside Jackson. And it's sent back by Howard. And he gets it back. And the shot goes in. Detroit with the ball. Takes the 13-footer. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Outside Jackson. Melton feeling it out a bit. And there's the pass to Iguodala. Over Barry. That shot off. And it's Detroit the other way. Chamberlain, the pass to Howard. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Rabs checked in for Memphis. Clark comes in for Andre Iguodala. And then for Detroit, Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Howard. Drexler comes in for Carter. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Isaiah Thomas. And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
But I tell you, it's been a long time since Dirk lacked for confidence in catch-and-shoot situations. Lights out.
Pass to Crowder. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Basket counts.
Don't you love the way Jay Crowder slashes into the teeth of the defense? Superb at penetrating towards the cup.
Pass to Nowitzki. Puts up a 3. They get it again. Here's Chamberlain. Count it. Chamberlain got his first basket of the night.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 57 seconds left in the game. So nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Melton. Just 5 to shoot. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Again, the miss by Nowitzki. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Chamberlain with the rebound. Now here's Lynn. Here's Nowitzki. Nowitzki can't get that one to fall. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about...
Devil Cody said that he want my soul. Devil Cody said that he want my soul. With some frozen, I'm feeling like a Michael.